about to wait up in this line for a couple of ticks. I don't really know what's going on when I'm up in this brick. Man, I think I'm doing good, man. I'm up in the sticks. Yeah, I rock a little bit, man. What is good, my good people? My name is Martin. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button, crash the notification bell, stay up to date with everything I got going on. It is highly appreciated. So I do a drop off, man, specifically tell the customer, hey, you see the chain and skid right there? Don't move it. Can't be moved. So what they do, they move my skid to the side. And I just came over and I seen, you know, my chain hanging out. So with something like this, man, I charge about $100 fee, man. And I told them, you know, and I tell these people over and over again, but you know, it comes with it, man. And if you're gonna use the chain and skid system, this stuff can happen. So I got this 10-yard going out this morning. Good thing it's not my 16-yard. But I got this 10-yard going out this morning. So yeah, I'm about to go across, I'm about to go dump it. And yeah, your boy got to hand unload all this stuff. Hopefully it's not nothing crazy underneath all this. Look like just a bunch of just garage household junk. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta take the good with the bad, man. It's not always gonna be good. So, you know, it's a part of life. Yo, so I'm doing a drop off, man, riding in the country. I love riding in the country. And I just wanted to let you guys know, man, whatever I talk about, you know what I mean, whatever that you see me doing, man, it all starts with goals, man. Like, you know what I mean, even with the 4 dumpsters, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about that, it can be 10 dumpsters a day. It's you gotta write down your goals, man. Somewhere, just write down what you want. Yeah, you can keep it in your mind and remember, but it's better to write it down. Write it down in your notes on your phone, write it down on a piece of paper, but write down your goals, man. Like, what do you want to become? Like, what is your purpose? What did God put inside of you that you would do if you was a millionaire? Like, what would you do? The thing that you would still be doing as a millionaire, billionaire is your purpose. So if you'll be still playing basketball if you was already a billionaire, then that's your purpose. If you would still be welding as a billionaire, then that's your purpose. So look at, when you're making your goals, man, kind of keep that type of thing in mind. Like, what would I be doing if I didn't need money? You know, what would I do every day just as a hobby? And that's something you need to focus on. And it don't necessarily got to be dumpster rentals. Hopefully, you know what I mean, everybody's not who's watching me, and I know it sounds crazy. Now, majority of you are, because a lot of people, you can do this. I'm not saying you can't, but everybody's not born to own a dumpster rental business unless you're like a serial entrepreneur, and that's just something you interested in. But you know what I mean, just look at it like that, man. Hopefully you watching me, man, and like you're just getting motivated and inspired to just start your personal brand, your personal business. You know, the business that you really want to do, that you would love to do. And you know, money will follow, man, when you're doing what you love. So, you know, keep that in mind. Yo, so before I get started, man, I would like to send a plug. You know, I got my new sponsorship, man, by the Coldest Water. I'm actually a big fan of these guys, man, before they reached out to me. But man, I put like 2 like cold Nestle water bottles in here, water in here from the water bottles. And man, it's still cold from yesterday, man. I didn't have to do anything, didn't have to put it in the refrigerator, man. So if you out here doing this type of business, doing anything back-breaking work, man, where you're outside in the heat, you're moving around a lot, definitely check these out, man. You know, the water bottles is cool. That's all you have. You know, sometimes, you know, when it gets hot, man, it can make them things hot, man, and it's nothing like a refreshing cold drink. So if you have not heard of these, man, definitely take a shot at it, man. Link in the bio, link in the description. But yeah, let's get to it. Yeah. So just moving along right to it, man. You know, with this video, I get so many questions, and I told you guys I'm gonna start answering a lot of your questions, making videos around it. I got another one coming probably tomorrow or the next day after that. But essentially, man, Ford Dumpsters is really, I think, to go full time, Ford Dumpsters is probably the target for you guys, because with one dumpster, I say start out with a 15-yard, and in my area, I rent out my 15-yard for $270. You can do $260, $270. And for 3 days. You can also do 1 day rentals at $250. So let's just say, for the sense of this, you got 4 dumpsters and you don't have no 1 day rentals. You got them all 3. You know, you're doing all twice a week on 4 rentals. You know what I mean? That's $500. That's $2,000 a week. You know, that's $8,000 a month. So 4 dumpsters is, I think, ideal. An ideal target for you guys, especially starting out. So if you got you got access to the cash, and you can afford to get like 4 roll-offs or 5 roll-offs starting out, I think that's the sweet spot to go full time. Of course, you know, you can do a part-time as well, or you can hire a driver. It's all up to you, and kind of like what you want to do with it and how you want to go about it. But you can definitely become super successful with 4 dumpsters. And of course, I'll get my book so you can understand what I'm talking about. But with that, to keep these things rented out, you know, it's just not, don't just think you're gonna buy a dumpster and you're automatically gonna you know, have them rented out, you know, twice a week on 4 dumpsters. You know, it's 8 rentals, which is super doable, you know what I mean? But if you're not, you know, if you don't understand, if you don't have an understanding of marketing, you don't have an understanding of getting customers to call your phone, you don't have an understanding of you know, just common stuff of being on time, and, you know, answering your phone and knowing how to close deals, and when customers like, well, you know, trying to lowball and stuff like that, if you don't have the recollection of that, of doing that, then you won't, you know, you won't be successful with the 4 dumpsters. This is for people who wants to learn how to build a business up, want to learn how to learn, willing to learn every day. So that's really what it boils down to. So, but in all actuality, man, and this is all no cap, hey, 4 dumpsters, you can become super successful. You can become financially free. You know, $8,000, $10,000 a month, man, for anybody. That's something that's, you know, I mean, that's something to build upon. And of course, when I say financially free, that is you're working a job where you're making, you know, just about doctor money. You know, you're making just as much as a person who went to college for 12 years, you know what I mean, just for putting this type of work off of buying a book or, you know, watching YouTube videos, man. You can't really beat that. So that's really what it boils down to. And it's not for everybody. So just hear me out, man. Like, everybody has their own path, everybody has their own gifts. Just because you see the money being made in this business, I know you see it in your city, and you know the opportunity is out there, that does not necessarily mean that's an opportunity that you need to get into. And that's cool, you know what I mean? But if you're a serious entrepreneur, you're serious about it, and you're willing to put in the work, this is a lot of work and it's a lot of stress, you know, that comes involved with this. Even with 4 dumpsters, you can get overwhelmed with 4 dumpsters, man. Especially when you don't got enough, when you run out of them. You know what I'm saying? Where customers keep calling you. So definitely keep that in mind. But man, this is definitely doable with 4 dumpsters. If something you're interested in, make sure you check out my book, man. It's going ham, bro. A lot of people I got people hit me up talking about they making $5,000 to $10,000 a week doing their dumpster rental business. Of course, that varies. They're in an area where it's not as competitive, or they're in an area where it's booming in house flippings, and, you know, more people know about it. So it varies, but it's doable if you really want it, if you want to put in the work. But yeah, man, if you really want to, you know, quit your full-time job, man, make your target to be getting those 4 dumpsters, and that'll really take you over the top, in my humble opinion. Yo, so if you haven't subscribed, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Pick up the book right now, man. I promise you, man, it'll do you good on your journey. It'll do you good when you're trying to do this type of business. Hey, my name is Martin, man. I really appreciate y'all, man, for watching, man. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you like it, all that good stuff. Comment. Leave me some comments. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram, bro. Shoot me y'all questions that's like some of them out of the box questions. I'll make a video surrounded it. I got a video coming where I'm answering some questions specifically on just stuff I get over and over again, stuff that I haven't made videos over yet. But I appreciate you guys, man. God bless y'all. Peace out. This is the only book of its kind. You cannot find any other book teaching the best route to starting a dumpster rental business. This book is filled with tools and experiences that will teach you how to not only start, but to grow however big or small you want. Get your copy today. Once again, you will not find this anywhere else or anybody else teaching you about this type of business. Get your copy now.